Let's go. Welcome to the 8th episode of Dan Gheesling Plays Minecraft, and I'm laughing because every single time I go to start the recording on this, the chickens just start acting up. Uh, I asked you guys a question in the last episode. Said, "Hey, do you guys want to see me harvest?" And we're gonna sleep here because the sun's going down. Or do you guys want me to fast forward this? Okay, it must be morning. And you guys overwhelmingly said, "Hey, Dan, we want to see everything that happens in the game." So I appreciate your feedback on that. I think it was like, 50 to 1. 50 of you guys said, "Hey, yeah, Dan, record everything," and maybe one or two of you said, "No, skip it." So we're going to go with the majority. I appreciate all your feedback on that, and I'm just having so much fun on this playthrough. But a couple things, one thing I did notice, is it sunrise or sunset? What's going on here? A couple things I did notice was that in the settings, I had the music off in this game. Looks like it's sunset. I had the music off in this game because I started to wonder why when we play this game, there's never any music. Well, that's because I turned it off, unfortunately. Okay, now I just did a complete run out into the open for no reason. So let's hurry up and get here and get a good sleep in. Hopefully, before that creeper comes and destroys us. Get in there, sir. Nice. Okay, good. We're going to start off with a fresh morning for this episode. And, Jacob Jones left a comment, said, "Hey, Dan, I bought Minecraft because of you." And to you, I say that's just strong to quite strong. Let me know how your playthrough's going in the comments, sir. That's really cool. Now, Quarthian said in the comments that, "Hey, Dan, the garden looks awesome, but it's not going to grow because of the water. It's because there's no visible water." So I think that's going to clearly be a problem. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to dig this path up and then let the water be exposed here, hopefully. And that way, I agree. I just don't want to mess with it. So I just want to know it's going to work. And I know if we do it this way, for sure it will work. So get up, sir. Why won't you get up? So I do want to make sure that happens. So I want to clean this up here and just let this be fully exposed to the water. Really don't want to mess with it at all because, yes, we want it to look epic and symmetrical. And it looks kind of shallow too here. Maybe it'll rise up. But more importantly than it looking epic in this case, I want it to be effective because this is, as of right now, is our main food source. And I don't want to mess with that. So I'm trusting in you guys that you did say that this is the proper way to build. And I just wish this water was higher, and it's not. Why did we do that? I think we might have ruined this, which is not good. See, I don't like, in this game, we're knocking out this path. I don't necessarily like regressing, but if it's for the greater good, I'm cool with it. So, we're going to do a little, finish up this garden maintenance here. We're just going to dig these up, because we want to get that dirt just saturated, get it fully satched up. And, let's see what else we can get going here. Get this cleaned up here. I would like this water to raise. I don't know how we can do that, though. Sorry, I gotta jump on you, sir. It's not high enough. Why is that not high enough? Wonder if we need to dump some water in there. I always, like, what happened? It used to be so luxurious, and it's not anymore. And I guess it's kind of evident, too, because our wheat hasn't grown in yet. So we're going to clear this out. Maybe we'll have to find some way to transport water or dig a water channel to here. Sorry to do this, but we just got to do it. We got to do it right here. We do things right here in the Chicken Utopia, which Reverend Van Dam called this the Chicken Utopia, because these are all filmed without the harming of any chickens. I had to laugh about that. Maybe if we dig this out, it'll get a little higher. Can't dig that. This water is just weak sauce. How do we get this thing built up? Huh. I wonder if maybe we have to find where the water is coming from and then open that up. Which I'm guessing was probably coming from here somewhere, huh? We have to make some sort of irrigation ditch or what? Is this just making it worse? Let's find out. Okay, that's making it worse. Huh. Don't know how to solve this problem, but it is a problem. Is our water coming from over here? Huh. Interesting. How do we get the water from there to here? And this is higher ground. Our wheat it wants to grow. Look at it. It wants to grow, but we're not giving it a chance to grow. I guess the other option would be to, I guess we can make some kind of a bowl. Wonder if, because there's no way we can get this to run uphill. Okay. Physics with Dan is not working out. So we're gonna have to dump this then. We're gonna have to dump some water in here. I guess that's the only option. Which means we're gonna have to make a bucket, which I don't know how to do, but I'm guessing we can do that with some iron. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up these trenches here. And that's what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna fill those two channels up with water and see what happens. And then we'll just kind of expand it from there. So like I said, we are putting the investment in on the front end. And we're getting some Minecraft music, which makes it okay. Gotta love it. Alright, I knew we saved this iron for a reason. Can we make bucket? There we go. What was this? Shears. Never seen those before. I like it. Alright, let's go fill this bucket up with some water. And I think that's actually the first time I built a bucket. I just figured that making it the same way we'd make a bowl would be the same thing, and that worked. So let's try to fill this bad boy up with some water. Let's go to the closest water source. Don't want to run here because, as we all know, food's a sensitive subject here. Fill that up, sir. Just start dumping it. Good. We solved our problem. The other thing I think would be cool, and Ashley Kunis, no relation to... Where did that go? What, do we have to wall this off? Ashley Kunis, no relation to Mina Kunis, said, maybe we literally have to cut this off. Said that, hey Dan, you should make a glass wall between your room and where the chickens are. And that made me thinking, why don't we... That made me think, why not just build a glass house around the garden, which would make it like a real glass house. Or greenhouse, not glass house. I'm thinking of that debunked reality show. Okay, so I just want to get this cleared up here. We're going to have to fill this thing up with water. And is it completely sealed? Looks like it. Okay, digging trenches here. Digging trenches like a boss. Probably should make... I don't have enough. Fill this up, sir. I hope this fills up more than just one block at a time. See what happens if we just dump it there. That didn't dump anything. What the heck? Our, it's failing. Maybe just make it, maybe it's too deep, I guess. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna figure it out. Alright, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Sorry, original water source, you're gone. Come on, sir. Alright, there's our channel. Now let's see how this thing gets filled up. Struggling here. A bucket with water. Whoever thought it would be such a dilemma. But I'm happy that we do have a bucket. Now let's see how much this thing fills up. There we go. Okay, cool. Probably need about 2 buckets per each deal. That's fine. Good. Okay, we're making progress here. The garden is vital to our survival, so let's dump it over here. Dump it. Awesome. Looks a little shallow right there. Wonder why that is. I hear someone creeping around. Was that a spider? Pick this up, sir. Okay, one more. I think it's still not full. This water is very finicky. It likes to be fully functional. Alright, so let's go up here. Fill this bad boy up. Okay. Still has that stuff, but looks better than nothing. Okay, we need to close this off too. Maybe, let's do this. Let's fill this in for planting. Hopefully that one water is enough. So let's actually make this plantable. Jump up, sir. Get up. How do we get up here? This is... Come on, sir. How do we get up? Speaking of sirs. There we go. Auburn Pain says, Dan, you say sir so much it's painful. Well, Auburn, you're a sir. I don't know, it's just a habit, I guess, of saying sir. So it's become a term of endearment. So if I call you sir, you're okay in my book. Sir. Alright, let's dig this up here as I'm rambling. And we spent an entire day just cleaning this up. It'll pay off, though. It'll pay off. It's all about the payoff. Let's go to sleep here. Should we get one more bucket? Let's get greedy here. Let's get one more bucket. That water bucket episode. The famous water bucket. It would be helpful if we had more than one. That way we could dump it in there. Looks like it's full. There we go. Okay, we need some more dirt here, sirs. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Can we sleep yet? Is this the first time we've gotten 2 sleeps in one episode? There we go. Alright, so the other thing I know we tried to do last episode, I said, it was a challenge to make some armor, and I couldn't figure out how to make it, so you guys said, hey, Dan, make some boots. And so we're going to do that. Logan actually said, make some boots. So let's make some boots. There we go. There's our first crafted armor. Those leather blocks. What do we need here? Oh, we can actually make another bucket. Let's do that. Cool. Okay, so wow, we actually have the armor display up by half a notch, which is good. Let's we need some more dirt here. Things you thought you never harvest in the game. Dirt. Just give us about 10 here. 10 to 12, 15. 20's good. Getting dirt, you just get so greedy. How about 25? There we go. Let's get our 26 dirts. How are we doing in the egg department? Charlie's got one going. Chucky needs to be by himself. Okay, let's tighten this up here. No, I actually want to tighten this up. Tighten this up. Boom. Okay, we're going to fill this whole thing with this. We're going to fill this whole thing with water. Good. And then this will be our other water channel. Even though it's nonsense. Where are all these monsters coming from? We haven't even, there's no like, where are they creeping around at? There we go. 2 buckets. Okay, hopefully we're not going to harvest any of this until it's fully browned up. We want to get it all in one shot. I do want to block this off here. That's fine, sirs. Finish the garden up. Oh man, there's a freaking line under here too. we really kind of digging underneath the crops really was a little struggle street for us. End up doing more damage than good, but hey, it's a learning experience here. So if you are learning how to make a Minecraft garden, don't do it like we initially did it. There we go. Okay, now let's fill this bad boy up. Get up, sir. Cool. Jump up. Okay, good. Now, okay, so now we essentially have 3 sections of a garden, and I think we're good to go. It's just not falling here though. Okay, good. Okay, we got action. This is gonna be our garden for now. Would like to drop some seeds in there, so let's do that. Get it finished off. And I do want to protect our garden, so we're gonna actually, this is gonna be a long-term project, but hold that up, sir. Good. Okay. And now we got action. Look at this thing. It's a thing of beauty. I feel like looks like we need one more trip to the water department. Fill up these buckets. Then our garden will officially be at least functional. We know for a fact, at least we can rest assured that this will allow things to grow. So let's dump some water in there. One more for the kids. There we go. Good. We got a running water. We got some growth. Everything's planted. Now, I think the next step is to actually turn this into a greenhouse, which I like, but it's going to take a lot of block action to do that. So we're going to need to smelt some sand here, right? Okay. Why is this not burning? What do we need? Do we need the whole? I wonder if we need the whole piece of wood. Well, can you burn planks? No, we got to go get some wood. All right, let's do some harvesting. Let's go chop some wood for days, then we will, wow, look at all these chickens. Are they multiplying? Love the eggs. Man, that just makes you happy when you see your self-sustaining farm get going. My question is for those chickens though, is we don't feed them. So how do they survive if we're not feeding them? Thank you, sir. You must be related to our family. All right, let's got to get some wood here for the wood burning furnace, and then we can start to build some glass for the greenhouse around our garden, which will then at least protect it, get it going, and then that'll be kind of be our first finished project. Will be the garden, the fully functional garden with greenhouse protection, so no creeps get into it that we don't want into it. Kind of like people you keep out of the party, your neighbors that kind of crash the party. You don't really have an option of them showing up or not, but that's kind of like it, because then they take all your stuff. But I'm just kind of rambling right now, but that's all good. Let's get some more wood here, sirs. And all this wood is going to be dedicated. This is only wood burning wood. That's it. Wood burning wood. Furnace burning wood. Do a little harvestation. Okay. Now, let's go back here, sirs. We literally have not... we haven't explored at all. And that's what gets me fired up about this, is that when we go explore, we're going to be fully stocked up, fully suited. You know, all the food we need, all the tools we need. Maybe not the armor because of, you know, we don't really have any iron or anything else to make armor out of. But it's going to be good when we finally do that. So let's burn some sand. Get that going. And I'm guessing we're going to need a ton of... We're going to need a ton of glass to actually encase this thing. I would estimate what? Let's say this is 10 by 10 by 8 by 10. So what is that? 80 pieces around? No, that's not right. That Dan math is not good. Alright, let's see what's going on in the coop. Let's get some eggs. Stay in here. Let's always fill this up, sirs. Where's our eggs? I want to see our egg count grow. 9. Good job, men. Good job. And females. Chicken Utopia, stay in there. The Utopia, because we allow you. It's 5. Now he's a runner. This one is a runner. Alright, let's inventory is still not strong. Let's see what else we got going. If there's any chickens nearby, while we do that, can we punch this? I don't want to waste the tools. Our tools are yes. See if we can get a couple chickens back to the hatchery. Come here, guys. Thank you, sirs. You guys are some fruitful chickens. You're next. See if we can get a little crew going. Come here, dude. How about you too? Like the Pied Piper, except we bring chickens and not rats. Wow. Adding 4. We're bringing in 4 outsiders to the Charles family. I wonder how they're going to feel about this. Look at them. They're all marching in line too. You guys are coming up to a better place. Don't worry about it. You'll be taken care of. And when I say taken care of, I mean locked up. Come here, dudes. Wow. That just got kind of scary. Now let's start more eggs. Nice. Let's start as always. Let's end this episode. Wow. He's not happy. He's producing. Let's see if we can add any to the crew. There we go. Nice. We got a mini. One more for the kids. And we can throw eggs all day. Okay, so we added some more chickens to the Chicken Utopia. What else do we do? We're almost dying of hunger, which is not good. We've cleaned up our garden once and for all. We're going to have a glass house going here. And get some more seeds. It's been a good episode. Good in terms of production. You know, I know we're a half step closer. And let's get this wheat. We can't wait for this to all go. I just couldn't hold off. Look at this wheat. We got to get it. I couldn't. You couldn't just. It just looks so good. The wheat looks so good, and we jumped on it. It's too tempting. That after this run, we're gonna wait till this turns all brown before we harvest any more wheat. Look at all this wheat we're getting. It's just so delicious. And I decided to harvest because I looked at our health and we're dying right now. So that also played a role into it. So let's finish getting this wheat. We're gonna replant for the new age. And let's do this. I know, it's so tempting. It's so tempting to not. I mean, it was so tempting to harvest it. Give us that wheat, sir. Plant it up. Now, we will no longer, I promise, we're not going to touch this wheat until the whole thing is brown. That's going to be the harvest of the century. The harvest of the Chicken Utopia. It's going to be a good day for the chickens. It's going to be a good day for the episode because we're just going to have stacks and stacks of wheat. So let's put this down here. Man, look at this. It's fruitful. It's becoming very fruitful. So we were not going to touch this farm anymore. Our garden. Did I kill that? Drop that down there, sirs. Are we fully planted? Fully functional? No. Are we fully functional now? Yes. Okay, we are no longer going to touch the garden. We're done. The only thing we're going to change to the garden is add a glass house around it. Our hunger pains are much, much too strong right now. So when we return, the next episode of Dan Gheesling Plays Minecraft, we're going to start experimenting with the wheat, and we're going to start working on the greenhouse. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, you can let me know by hitting the like button below. This is a longer episode because I know you guys have requested it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, I encourage you to do so you're notified the next time we go live. And I was rubbing my hands creepily during the entire time I was saying it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I promise you, we're not going to mess with the garden anymore. Yeah, right.